My name is Layne. I work in the area of theater, specifically with a strategy called tableau. Tableau is a French word that means picture. So students are creating living pictures with their bodies when they create a tableau. The arts integration strategy of tableau is a perfect fit for the curriculum area of social studies because we can create a living picture of a person, we can create a living picture of an event, we can create a living picture that has multiple people and various perspectives all at once. For instance, a second grade class could create tableaus about groups of people like Native Americans and how Native American groups adapt their dwellings or their diets, their lifestyles, their clothing based on the environment they're living in. We can create tableaus connected to individual people. For instance, a fourth grade class could create tableaus that depict Rosa Parks in that one moment where she's making a stand on the bus. Or we could create tableaus about varying perspectives. For instance, an eighth grade class could create tableaus showing the opposing perspectives at the Boston Tea Party, the American colonists, and the British government. When students create a tableau, for instance, a tableau about the Boston Tea Party, they get information. They're reading it, they're hearing the teacher discuss it, or watching a film. They get information somehow, and then they're given a creative challenge by the teacher. The teacher will say, I'm putting you in small groups of 5 students, and your challenge is to create a tableau, a living picture that shows that first moment when the British government realizes the American colonists are revolting and the Boston Tea Party has begun. So students are now in a small group and they have to discuss their understandings that they're bringing to the table. They have to challenge each other's understandings, correct each other's understandings, or create a shared understanding. Once they have a shared understanding, they have to agree on what the image will look like. How are we going to show that with our bodies? So there's a lot of discussion, and there are many pathways they could go down to show this. So in a very short amount of time, we're doing a lot of cooperation, collaboration, compromise. So then they actually create that image with their bodies, and they freeze to show that one moment that the Boston Tea Party began. And even though they're frozen, the teacher now has this amazing opportunity to assess. Not only has she been listening while they're creating, but then she can look at their tableau and say, do the students really understand this moment? So it's a powerful assessment tool for teachers and a powerful learning tool for students. By creating tableau in the classroom, we're helping students learning to be social. It gives them the opportunity of talking about their ideas with other students, hearing other students' ideas, having their ideas validated or challenged. It helps the learning become cooperative because we're working together with other students to solve this creative problem of creating a tableau. It helps the learning become kinesthetic because they're using their bodies to make meaning and show their understanding. It also helps the learning become creative because there isn't just one right answer when we're creating these tableaus. There are many answers, and it allows the students to personalize their learning. What I like about tableau is it doesn't require the teacher to be an actor. The teacher's not doing the acting, the students are. So it requires that the teacher become a skilled facilitator to become familiar and comfortable facilitating the creative process, but not taking on a character or a role themselves. I think that integrating tableau with the social studies curriculum shouldn't really be viewed as anything extra. We've got to get to a place where students can empathize with the people from the past and the events in the past. If they don't empathize with a particular perspective or event, how can they truly understand what took place and how to connect that moment to moments that are happening right now and to moments that will happen in the future?